Hi everyone, it is Jess here from the Reptile Nook, and today I'm going to be sharing my 6 favorite frog species that you probably haven't heard of before. Now these 6 species, these are not species that we have here at the Reptile Nook, so if you've seen us at programs before or have looked at other platforms of our social media, you will not have seen these species in any of those places. Starting off strong at number 1 is the turtle frog. Now this species, it basically looks like a turtle without a shell. It looks really funky, and these are found in Australia. They're found in sandy regions, and they actually skip their tadpole stage. So they hatch out of their egg already looking like a little mini adult frog. The second frog species I would like to share with you is the purple pig-nosed frog. Now this species gets its name because it's an earthy purple color, and scientists say that it looks like it has a pig-like nose. Now this nose is a very unique shape, their body's a unique shape, and they are found in the mountains of India where they're not normally seen in the wild. So they are a pretty unique, rare species. They are also endangered. The third frog that I would like to share with you today is the mustache frog. Now this frog, it is known for the spikes that it has right above their mouth that makes them look like they have a mustache. Now this mustache, scientists say, is as sharp as the tip of a pencil, and they actually use this to defend themselves, and males will use it to fight with other males. They will do this by going underwater and headbutting each other. So this is just a very unique adaptation that they have that we really don't see in other frog species. Another frog species that I really like is the Rab's fringe-limbed tree frog. Now, unfortunately, this species is extinct, but there is one notable individual from this species, and his name was Tuffy. Now, I heard about Tuffy when I took my Master Herpetologist course through the Amphibian Foundation, and Mark Mandika, who is the director there, actually got a chance to work with Tuffy before he passed away. Now, he did pass away in 2016. He was the last known individual of this species. He had been heard making mating calls, even though there were no females around, unfortunately. So, very cool species in my opinion, just because of the backstory that I heard in my Master Herpetologist class. And a lot of it was done to try to raise awareness of Tuffy and the Rab's fringe-limbed tree frog back when he was alive. Now, these next 2 that I'm going to be talking about are 2 of my favorite species as a whole out of this whole list. Now, the first one I'm going to mention is the rain frog. Now, rain frogs have gotten pretty popular from what I've seen, at least on social media. They're the little round frogs that sound like squeaky toys, and they do sound like that in the wild. They are called rain frogs because they come out a lot when it is raining. And this species is one that a lot of frog keepers actually really want to keep in captivity, but most of the ones that are found in the pet industry right now are wild caught, which comes with its own set of challenges. There's also not really any great care guides out about how to properly care for them right now. So I've actually heard a lot of people say if you want to get a rain frog, it's best to just get a chubby frog because they look very similar. They still look different, but they're easier to care for in the sense that there's care guides and research out about how to properly care for this species. And last but not least is my personal all-time favorite frog species, and this is the Pippa pippa. Now, Pippa pippas, they're also known as the Suriname frogs. And this species basically is designed to look like a fallen leaf litter basically in the water. They are a more aquatic frog species. And one of my favorite fun facts about them is that the eggs actually, when they are laid, get pushed onto the female's back, and then they will basically grow under a layer of skin on the mother's back, and they will, just like the turtle frog, they'll skip the tadpole stage, and they will emerge out of the mother's back, which sounds really weird, but it is really cool for somebody who studies this sort of thing. And with that, those are 6 of my favorite frog species that you may not have heard of before. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please stay tuned for the next video.